Good morning, everyone. So for today, our topic is all about the accountant-client privilege. The accountant-client privilege is commonly known as the tax practitioner privilege. It's codified in Section 7525 of the Internal Revenue Code. However, before you put much stock in the privilege, a word of warning. So the court have interpreted the accountant-client privilege to be extremely limited in scope. Who can tell us the exception of accountant-client privilege? Okay, Miss Barrios.
Exception for accountant-client privilege. Even where it is otherwise applies, there are two notable exceptions to this privilege. First, there is a crime-fraud exception where communication is made in the furtherance of the crime or fraud. The communication may not be privileged. Another notable exception to the privilege is statutory. Under IRC Section 7525, any written communication in connection with the promotion of direct or indirect participation of the person in any tax shelter is not privileged.
Very good, Miss Barrios. So what are the activities covered by accountant-client privilege? Okay, Mr. De La Cruz.
That is any communication between the client and their accountant detailing structuring, business transaction, and tax returns are protected.
Very good, Mr. De La Cruz. So, who can give us another activities covered by accountant-client privilege? Okay, Miss Tan.
Well, examples are all working papers, schedules, and memoranda made by the accountant in the course of preparing tax advice, including those submitted by the client, shall be treated as confidential and privileged.
Very good, Miss Tan. So why are these protected?
That is, so that an accountant can do their job without fear of persecution or being sued by the client for breach of duty because clients see accountants as their trust advisors.
Therefore, they must implement appropriate controls and should refrain from disclosing those information to third parties unless there is a legal right or duty to do so.
Thank you everyone for sharing your knowledge about the accountant-client privilege.